Where are you? Oh, there you are. Today's theme is the hidden gifts of hardship. So, what you need for this practice is a blanket, nice comfy blanket to sit on. You also want to have a couple of blocks, a yoga mat, of course, and if you'd like, a big long bolster. If you don't have a big long bolster at home, you could use a rolled up blanket or a couple of pillows from your house, whatever you find around that's comfortable for you. And if you don't have blocks, you could use cans of soup or a stack of books or whatnot. And you may not need those, but those I'll be offering those options for you. Okay, so while you're getting your props, I just want to take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Pam Medina. I'm the owner of the Yoga Lily in Clifton Park, and I'm also a yoga teacher, your yoga teacher here at YouTube. And I want to take a moment to thank all of my paying clients for supporting this channel and everyone that's made voluntary donations. And you can do that, and you can get on our email list, which is at theyogalily.com. That's TheYogalily. And you can get on our email list there. You can also make a donation there in our shop. You do want to make sure that you get on the email list, because as of this Wednesday, April 1st, we will be on Zoom. So if you're not on our mailing list, you won't get the link for Zoom. So I'll be seeing you in person, kind of the best that we can on Zoom live this week, starting on Wednesday. Okay, so let's go ahead and also please like the video, please subscribe to my channel, and please share this link with someone who you think could use it. Post it on your Facebook page or whatnot. Okay, so before we we're going to get started with a quote, actually, and this quote is from my painting that I keep in. It's a photo that I keep in my bathroom. And Namaste Kate might have seen this painting in my bathroom if she's ever used my half bath. Anyway, so it says, ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And it's a quote from Leonard Cohen. So we're going to start on our backs today. So you can go ahead and lay down. Oh, nice butt shot, right? That was great. I think I break every rule that everybody has ever said that you shouldn't do during when you're filming something. Excuse me, my treat. So lay on your back, and you're going to bend your knees and place your feet mat width apart, and bring the knees together so that the knees are collapsed. Now, if you're very flexible, you might even be able to have the feet wider than the mat, but don't let the knees open. Keep the knees together. And this is called constructive rest pose. We're going to put the left hand on the heart, the right hand on the belly, and feel that your chin is slightly tucked so the back of the neck is nice and long. And let the eyes close. And just take a deep breath in and exhale, let go. And we'll begin Dirga Swasana breath today. So we're going to exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, filling the belly, ribs, and upper chest. Exhaling through the nose, relax the upper chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly, ribs, and upper chest. And exhale through the nose, relax the upper chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly, ribs, and upper chest. And exhale through the nose, relax the upper chest, ribs, and belly. And you're going to continue to breathe just like that. You might notice as you inhale, your belly and chest are rising. And then as you exhale, your chest and belly is deflating and lowering. Every time you inhale, feel that you're expanding your lungs to their fullest capacity without strain. And every time you exhale, feel that you're relaxing into your mat a little bit more. Take one more breath like this. And then go ahead and lengthen one leg out and then the other. Have your feet nice and wide. Bring the hands down by the sides. Turn the palms up. Take a breath. And let go. Relax. Notice how your hips and legs feel after that posture. And now bend the knees and bring the feet to the floor once again. You're going to bring the soles of the feet together and open the knees this time. So the feet are touching and the knees are nice and wide in supine cobbler's pose or supine butterfly. You might like to put blocks underneath your knees if your knees are way up high and you have lots of tightness and tension, and you can turn your blocks up to high or medium or low, or you might not want any. So find what works for you. We're going to be here for a few minutes. You want to make sure you're comfortable. And then your hands can either just rest lightly on your belly, or you could release your shoulder. You could also reach your arms over your head, or you could hold your elbows. And so you can pick any of those arm positions that work for you. And then feel that the back of the neck is long. If it's very uncomfortable for you to have your head in this position, try interlacing your fingers and putting your hands behind your head. That's another option. And you could, again, still feel that the back of the neck is long, the chin is slightly tucked. We need to keep our head still for the rest of this pose. We're going to be doing our eye movements. I want you to stay right where you are. I'm going to sit up just in case you need a visual and demonstrate for you what this will look like. So you stay right there. I'm going to sit on up. Okay. All right. Oh, I love you too, Jackie. Okay. So sitting up nice and tall, you're going to roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And no, you're not. Don't roll your shoulders up, back, and down. You're going to stay laying on your back. Sorry. I'm not used to teaching online. And keep your head still. Imagine your eyes are like a grandfather clock. Okay? And then bring your eyes up to the 12 o'clock as you inhale. And as you exhale, bring your eyes down to the 6 o'clock. Don't move your head. Inhale, eyes up to 12. Exhale, eyes down to 6. Inhale up to 12. And exhale down to 6. Center the eyes and close them. Take a breath into the eyes and relax. This is called Netra Vyayamam, the eye movements. So we're going to open the eyes, and again, keep your head still unless you need to turn for the visual. You're going to bring your eyes all the way to the right. We're going to call that 3 o'clock. And exhale, eyes to the left at 9. Inhale to the right at 3. Exhale to the left for 9. Inhale right. Exhale left. Center and close the eyes. Take another breath into the eyes. Exhale, relax. Continue to keep your head still and open your eyes. We'll do clockwise motion now. So inhaling, bringing the eyes up to 12, and slowly moving the eyes to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I forgot to tell you, keep moving around the circle. I forgot to tell you, if you wear glasses, you may want to remove them during this practice. And if you wear contacts, make sure that you're moving very slowly and mindfully. Keep going around the circle, and you want to be moving into your very edge. Just like we move in any other yoga pose, we want to get the best stretch through our eyes so we get the maximum amount of benefits. Most of us are looking at computer screens way more than we normally do. And so we need to do this practice. Very important. As you get up to the top of the vision at 12 o'clock, center and close the eyes. Take your time to get there. Once the eyes are closed, take a deep breath into the eyes and exhale, relax. And now open your eyes and bring your eyes up to 12 o'clock, and we'll move counterclockwise now without moving the head. Bringing the eyes to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9. Keep moving around the circle mindfully through the periphery of your vision. This practice can actually improve your vision, relieve tension headaches, cure all sorts of eye problems. And as you continue to move around the circle, I want to tell you about the symbolism of this pose. So I chose the eye movements because, again, the theme for today is the hidden gifts of hardship. So how can we possibly find these hidden gifts if we can't see clearly? And it's not always seeing with the eyes. So the next time you get up to the 12, center and close the eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in and continue to exhale and relax, and continue to keep your eyes closed. I'm going to make my way back to my mat as you extend your legs out, keeping your eyes closed. And bring your arms down by your sides, again with the eyes closed still. And take another deep breath in. And as you keep those eyes closed, continue to relax. Feel the facial muscles relaxing and melting to the floor. Very good. So go ahead and bend one knee and then the other and hug your knees. And we're going to rock our knees from left to right, slowly massaging the lower back. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw your nose up towards your knee. You could hug your knees, maybe interlace your fingers or hold a wrist or hold your elbows. And take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw your nose towards your knee. Even more. Inhale, lower your head. Keep holding your legs. Another deep breath in. And exhale, pull the thighs in a little more. And lower your legs. Bring your feet to the floor, knees bent. And we're going to form a supportive diamond pose. So bring your thumb and your pointer finger pads together to touch so that you have this support. And place this support on your sacrum. So I'll sit up and just show you what that would look like. Okay. So you want to make sure that this supported diamond pose is behind you like this, especially if you have back pain. If you don't have back pain, then that's not such a big deal. But a lot of times people come to yoga because they have back pain. So go ahead and lengthen the legs, flex the feet, bring the heels out, the toes up, zip the legs together and exhale. Inhale. Exhale once again. And now inhale, raise your right leg only. Lift your right leg and draw the right toes towards your face. Kick out through the right heel. And exhale, lower the right leg down. Inhale, lift the left leg only. Draw the left toes towards your face. Kick out through the heel, full range of motion. And as you exhale, lower the left leg. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale the leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Now you're going to continue to alternate leg lifts. If, however, you would like a greater challenge and you feel that you could handle it, then please raise both of your legs up as you inhale and lower both of your legs down as you exhale. No matter what you're doing, single legs or double legs, feel that the power of this is coming from your abdomen. Keep squeezing the belly muscles, particularly the lower belly muscles, and feel that the movement is happening from your hip socket. That's where the movement is happening. When you inhale, you're raising your legs. And when you exhale, you're pulling that navel back, engaging the abdomen. So if you get tired at any point from doing double legs or single legs, if you're doing double legs, you could go back to single legs. If you get tired from doing the single legs, feel free to take a rest and then come back when you feel like you can. So I chose to do the leg lifts because in the face of adversity, one gift, I think nobody would argue with me about this, is that we become stronger. We become stronger physically, sometimes, always mentally, and emotionally, and most of all, spiritually. If we have a spiritual practice, we learn to cultivate faith. Our faith goes stronger in ourselves, in humanity, and in your higher power. So the next time you lower the legs, go ahead and separate the legs, release the hands, turn the palms up, take a breath, and relax and let go. Feel the whole body relaxing. Notice the energy of the body moving fluidly throughout your being. Inhale the shoulders to the ears, deep breath in. Exhale, let go. Turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. Bring your head center. Bend your knees once again. Place the ankles underneath the knees, feet on the floor. Feet are fist distance apart. And we'll bring the hands down by our sides, palms down. Pull the shoulder blades underneath your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press your lower back to the floor. Tighten your buttocks and lift your belly. Lift your hips. Lift your chest up towards your face and keep lengthening your lower back. Don't overdo it on that lower back. So it's better to not lift up too high than to pinch that lower back. Keep shooting the tailbone towards your calves. Long deep breaths here in Sattvadasana, bridge pose. Awareness is on the thyroid gland at the base of the throat as the blood and lymph flow towards your fifth chakra, the Suddha chakra. So as we're breathing here in bridge pose, I'd like to tell you about the symbolism here. So, this crisis is a global crisis, and it actually bridges gaps in between communities, countries, the sexes, religions, the races, nations. We're one united people here. And Muji Baba, one of my spiritual teachers, said, for the first time in history, the world has one home. So go ahead and lengthen the spine and lower down one vertebrae at a time. Lengthen out the legs one at a time. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let go. Your head to one side and then to the other. And bring your head center. Take a breath. And let go. Feel the fluidity again of the energy in your body. And then let's roll onto one side, and we're going to come up to sit. You could sit on a blanket. I like to sit on the edge of a blanket, and you might like to put blocks under your knees. And engage the navel, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Turn the palms up, thumb and pointer finger pads together to touch. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Make circles with your face. Don't throw your head back. You can inhale through one circle and exhale through the other circle, or you can inhale through half the circle and exhale through the other half, just to loosen up the neck. And then the next time the chin comes to the chest, reverse the direction. We're opening up our throat here, massaging the thyroid gland, opening up the lines of communication. And the next time the chin comes to the chest, go ahead and lift the head, take a breath, and let go. Okay. So let's bring the palms together at the heart center, and we'll chant the sacred sound of Om 3 times. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Let us chant so that we may see the gifts. Inhale again. One more time. Beautiful. Let's come up to stand. You might like to have your blocks up at the top of your mat. Clear your mat off for sun salutations. You're going to have the feet fist distance apart. You might like to make a fist with your hand and hug the big toes around the fist. So all 10 toes are pointing forward, and then come on up to stand. Push down through the feet, tighten the buttocks and belly, roll the shoulders up, back, and down, engage the navel, turn the palms forward, and take a deep breath in. And exhale, relax into Tadasana mountain pose. Let's imprint that proper posture in your body. Notice how your body feels after just the first few poses that we've done. And we'll begin sun salutations so that we may see the light of the situation, and so that light may shine on appreciation of what we do have. So exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, hook the thumbs, reach up. Lift the chest, and exhale, forward fold. It's not a big deal to touch the floor. If you don't touch the floor, bend your knees to bring your hands to the floor, or bring your hands to blocks. All right, inhale, step that left foot back and bring the left knee to the ground. Sink the hips and draw the chest forward. And if you are using blocks, go ahead and bring that right knee back and come off your blocks. If you're not using blocks, now let's go ahead and everyone will step into downward facing dog. So curl the toes under, lift the hips up, lengthen the spine, broaden the collarbones. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, press your buttocks back towards the wall behind you. You're forming an upside down V with your body. Now bring your knees to the floor. Build your belly muscles back. Shift your shoulders beyond your wrist and let the elbows pull back, not out to the sides, just and chin to the floor. Reach the legs back, reach the toes back, pubic bone to the ground. Paw at the mat, dragging your chest forward. Through your hands, pull your elbows back. In cobra. Good. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up to the sky. Lengthen the spine, press the buttocks back, broaden your shoulders, press through the roots of your fingers, unlock the elbows. And again, if you're using blocks, you're going to bring your knees to the floor. If you're not, stay there in downward dog for a breath. Bring your hands to your blocks if you're using them. And inhale, step the left foot forward. Everyone step that left foot forward. Sink the hips and open the chest. Deep breath in. And out, sink the hips. Step that right foot forward. Forward fold, relax your head. Hook your thumbs, reach your arms up, pull your belly muscles up and back, arch back, and exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, tighten the buttocks, tighten the belly, lift the chest. Don't take any pressure in that lower back. Exhale, fold from your hips again. Fingers can come next to the toes, not in front of them. Not this, but next to. And if you're not reaching the block in the floor, you can bring hands to the blocks or bend your knees. Inhale, right foot back, right knee to the ground. Sink the hips, draw the chest forward. Stay there if you're not using the blocks. If you are, bring that left foot back, left knee back, come off your blocks and curl your toes under. Lift the hips up, everyone, into upside down V. Downward facing dog. Pick up those belly muscles and imagine someone's pulling your hips back behind you. Push down through the heels, spread through the toes, and come down to your knees. Strong belly. Draw the shoulders forward beyond the wrist. Pull the elbows back. Strong belly. Press the chest and chin to the floor. Reach the legs back. Lengthen your legs. Peel your heart off the floor. And exhale, curl the toes under. Lift the hips. Lengthen the waist. Deep breath in. Exhale, buttocks back. And again, stay in downward dog if you don't use the blocks. Otherwise, bring those knees to the floor, you block users. Hands to the blocks, and everyone step the right foot forward. Sink the hips, open the chest. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Forward fold, relax the head. Pull the belly muscles back, hook the thumbs, reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, hook the thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, forward fold. I'm not going to give the cues for the blocks anymore, but you can do that on your own. Inhale, left foot back, left knee to the ground. Exhale, right foot back, hips up to the sky, slide the buttocks back. Middle finger points forward, broaden the shoulders, unlock the elbows. Push down through those heels, feel that stretch through the calves. Pull the belly muscles back, knees come to the floor, shift your chest forward, chest comes between the hands, chin to the ground. Reach the legs back, pubic bone down, toes back, pull the chest forward. Pull the elbows back. The elbows should still be off the floor. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips up. Lengthen the spine. Press your chest back towards your toes. Spread through the toes. Take a few breaths here. Bring your knees to the floor and step your right foot forward between your hands. Sink your hips and draw your chest forward. Breathe into the hips. And exhale, step the left foot forward, forward fold, relax your head. Hook your thumbs, engage your navel, reach up, arch back. And exhale, hands to the heart. One more, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, hook the thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, fold from your hips. Press your thighs back, push down through the feet, work the crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, right foot back, right knee to the ground, sink the hips and draw the chest forward. Exhale, step the left foot back into your upside down V, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Keep lifting the hips up, broaden the collarbones, push the hands forward. Drag the balls of feet down and back as you press the heels down. Come to knees, chest, and shin. Ashtangasana, 8-limb pose. Reach the legs back, pubic bone to the ground. Pull the heart forward, shoulders down and back. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips. Press up and back, lengthen your spine. Broaden your collarbones, open your armpits, keep pushing down. And then look between the hands, step the right foot forward, left knee down, sink the hips, draw the chest forward. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Exhale, left foot steps forward, forward fold. Relax the head, hook the thumbs, pull the belly button back, reach up, arch back. And exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale. Go ahead and separate the legs, relax the arms. Inhale the shoulders to the ears and let go. Shake out those wrists. Okay, we're going to have the feet fist distance apart again. And this time, you might like to have blocks next to your feet or not. We're going to be doing a standing pose. So bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, step your left foot back as far as you can. Ground down for the left foot. Left big toe is going to face the top left corner of your mat. Turn your hips forward. And keep your right leg straight. Keep your everything straight here. Keep your hands on your hips, hips and shoulders forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, press your tailbone down for your rear heel. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold from your hips. You're going to bring yourself into a fold over your right leg. Bring your hands to blocks. You can have them on any setting or to the floor. If you can get your palms to the floor, then go ahead and do so. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, pull the right hip back. Pull that right thigh bone into the hip socket. Push down to the left heel. Let the head drop into Parshva This is called intense side stretch pose. I have no idea why it's called that because I don't feel my side body stretching at all. But that's what it's called. So I usually just call it Parshva Tonasana. Keep pulling the hips back, folding from the hips, drawing your forehead toward your shin. Long, deep breaths here. It's a great pose for your hamstring and your nervous system. Also sends blood to the brain. As you exhale, pull the navel back, bring the hands to the hips. A little bit of a balance challenge as you come up to stand. Look down at your right foot and step the left foot forward. Relax the arms. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, let go. Bring the hands to the hips, strong belly. And step the right foot back. Ground down through the right foot. Turn your hips forward. Pull your navel back. Push your tailbone down through your rear heel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold from your hips. Lead with your chest. And again, you can bring hands to blocks on any setting or to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, push down through your rear heel. Inhale, lengthen your spine again. And exhale, fold from your hips. Draw your forehead towards your shin. Long, deep breaths here. Keep pulling that left thigh bone back into your hip socket. Push your right hip forward. So I chose this pose because one of the beautiful gifts of challenging times is the gift of looking within. Usually we're running amok, we're running about, and we never take that time to go inside ourselves, to look within. So I'm going to be doing a lot of these poses where we're kind of folding into ourselves today. Engage the navel. Bring your hands to your hips. Slowly come up. Find a little focal point as you come up. Look at your front foot. Engage your navel and step the right foot forward. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let go. Notice how your legs feel after that. Okay, I'm going to step back on my mat so you can see me better. Feet fist distance apart, strong belly. Inhale the arms up overhead. Interlace all the fingers but the pointer finger into temple mudra. Tighten the buttocks, tighten the belly. Deep breath in. Keep your hips and shoulders facing forward as you side bend to the right into Indu Dulasana, standing crescent moon pose. Keep pushing down through your left hip and breathing into the left side body here. No pinching in that lower back. Bend your knees, keep your navel engaged. One more breath. Pull the belly muscles back. Inhale, get tall. And reach up and over into the standing crescent moon pose on this side. Keep the arms straight, pushing down through the right heel. Knees unlocked, strong belly, tailbone pushing down. Breathing into the right side body here. So, another beautiful gift of calamity is that we get to slow down out of necessity, and we can do things like take advantage of enjoying the simple things in life, like looking at the moon before we go to bed, or seeing it in the morning when we wake up. Pull the navel back and inhale, come center. Relax the arms down. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, let go. Shake it up. Okay, we're going to work with camel pose today. So it's a pretty deep back bend. If you've never done it, I recommend that you have blocks to help you. And I'm going to give you the side view so you can see it more clearly. I'm also going to put a blanket underneath my knees. And that helps to just soften the blow on my knees. So come to a kneeling position and have your knees about fist distance apart. Sit up, sit tall, roll the shoulders up, back and down. And then curl the toes under behind you and walk your knees back a smidgen towards your feet so you feel more stable in your stance. And you're going to pull your belly muscles back and push your tailbone down towards your knees. Keep pushing down through your thigh bones, strong belly. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale, bring them to your lower back. Turn your fingers down. And keep pushing down through your tailbone, pushing down through your pubic bone. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And lift your chest. Pull your collarbones away. Keep pushing that tailbone down. Do not take pressure in the lower back. Grip your belly muscles. Open your chest. Open your throat. Don't throw your head back if that doesn't feel good for your neck. Watch the health of your cervical spine. Keep pulling your belly muscles back. And breathing here in camel pose. Wonderful back bend, great for stretching the quadriceps and the hip flexors as well. Engage the navel and come to neutral. Take a breath. And let go. Now, if that was enough for you, you're going to go ahead and just keep those hands right on your lower back. If you want to try to come a little deeper, you could bring the blocks next to your feet. And I would suggest setting them on the high setting for this, unless you know how to do camel pose on your heels. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and practice on the blocks today. So go ahead and again, make sure your knees are under your hips. Pull the navel back, push the pubic bone down, push the tailbone down. Let's inhale the arms up and exhale them to your lower back. You're going to still start off with the hands on the lower back, fingertips down. Grip those belly muscles, push down through the pubic bone. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen the spine, and then keep pushing down through the front of your thighs, and begin to lift your chest. Pull your shoulders open, and again, open your throat. You can keep your hands here on your lower back, or if you feel stable, you can bring your hands to blocks, and open your chest. So I chose camel pose because camels know how to conserve their resources. And that's a wonderful gift that we are also learning right now. Good. Engage the navel, tuck the tail, but tuck the chin. Bring your hands to your lower back again. And sit up. Take a breath. You can uncurl the toes and remove your blocks. Set them aside. Bring the big toes together, open your knees, take a deep breath in, and exhale, fold from your hips, coming into child's pose. You can bring your forehead towards the floor here, or you can stack your fist, or put a block underneath your head. I think I'll do that for myself today, so you can hear me better. Long, deep breaths into the lower back. You inhale, feel your lower back opening. As you exhale, feel your hips sinking in. So, like a child, in child's pose, when we are faced with hardship, we have a tendency to return back to our roots. And that's a beautiful gift as well. One more breath here. And let's engage the navel and come on up. And we're going to go ahead and sit on our blanket. So I'm going to fold my blanket back into its rectangular position. We're going to be doing a wide-legged forward fold. You might want to have blocks with you, especially if you like to put your head on something when we're doing this pose. And you're going to widen your legs as much as you can, sitting on the edge of your blanket so your pelvis is rolled forward. Make sure the tops of the knees are pointing up, the heels are out, toes are up. And if you're going to use blocks for the pose, you could have them in front of you on any setting, or you can just use one or none. Okay? And we're going to take a deep breath in, reach those arms up. And exhale, bring the arms out and down. Tent up the fingertips in front of our thighs. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold from the hips. Keep pushing out through the heels. Walk your hands forward, and you can bring your forehead to a block if you'd like, or you can stack your fist or your hands. Keep your sits bones on the ground. Keep your back long, your upper back particularly long, and long, deep breaths. This is Upavishta Konasana, the wide-legged forward fold. It's a wonderful pose to open up the groin, the hamstrings, the hips, release pressure in the back. So breathe into those areas. And this pose for me symbolizes openness. And in relationship to adversity, it symbolizes openness to possibilities. We often get stuck in a rut, stuck in the way things should be in our head. When we're kind of pried open in the face of adversity, and we can see the light getting in through the crack. It's a beautiful opportunity to grow as a human being and as a human people. One more breath. Engage the navel and walk your hands up. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let go. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together now and open the knees. Some of you might really like blocks underneath the knees for this pose, or maybe a block in front of you. Okay, so, and again, you can put the blocks on any setting. Draw the heels in towards the groin and hold the ankles. This is Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose, but often people call this butterfly pose, and we are going to call it butterfly pose for today. So rolling to the front of this is the sit. It's fun. Wow, that came out. Rolling to the front edge of our sit bones. Deep breath in. Lead with the heart. Exhale, fold from the hips and relax your head. You can relax it on a blanket or a block, or maybe stack fist. And breathe deeply into the hips and groin and lower back here. Again, this is a great pose for stretching the piriformis, that largest muscle in your lower back. It also opens the groin and hips. And this will be the pose that we hold for the longest today, so give yourself as much support as you need. So many of us might feel much like the caterpillar does when it goes into its cocoon right now, as we're practicing social distancing and self-isolating. It's not a bad thing, because think about what happens when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon. It comes out a beautiful, brilliant, colorful butterfly. It's changed in a way that nobody would ever think that this little worm-like thing could blossom into something so gorgeous. But it does happen, and so we are going through metamorphosis right now. Okay, let's take one more breath here. And then engage the navel and come on up. Very good. And then keep the legs like this if you're able to. If you need to, you can straighten your legs. And we're going to inhale the arms up, strong belly. And exhale, twist to the right. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand on your thigh, and turn the belly, chest, and shoulders to the right. And inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, turn to the left. Bring your left hand behind you, right hand on your thigh. Keep pushing into the sits bones and roll. Bring that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Turn your head. Breathe into your rib cage. And engage the navel, come center. Go ahead and extend the legs out. And take a breath. And let go. Okay, let's come onto our backs once again. And well, actually, I'm going to show you today shoulder stand off the wall or couch. Okay, so you're going to start off with your buttocks pressed up against a wall or couch, okay, or a chair, anything that you have that won't move. Make sure it's stable. And I use my husband's dresser for this, or my bed, or anything will work as long as it's not going to slide with your body weight. So take a moment to get into that position. And so if you're not able to bend your knees, that your legs will be straight like this. It doesn't matter either way. Okay. So the most important thing is that you have some sense of support behind your knees. And also make sure your hips and your shoulders are centered. So I want you to watch me first before we do this, because it may be new to you and you can't turn your head when you are doing it. So I'll teach it once to demonstrate for you, and then another time so that you can do it with you. You can do it on your own. So have the hands down by the sides, palms down, and then you're going to bend your knees and put your feet on the edge of whatever you're on. Your couch, your wall, your closet, your bed, your dresser. And then push into the lower back and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. You're going to come up however high you can. And again, you won't turn your head. And then I like to interlace my fingers under my back and squeeze my shoulder blades together. And then bring your hands to your lower back so that your fingers are pointing up towards your thighs. Again, I'm still demonstrating. So then you're going to bring your toes to the very edge and keep pushing the hips up. And then you could stay there, or you could raise your left leg. You could also stay there or raise your right leg up. Okay. And then we'll stay there for your few breaths. And then to come out, I'll give you the cue. Right foot to the your support, and then your left foot, and then you'll lower down and come back to your whatever, legs up the wall or legs up the couch or whatnot. Okay. So if you had to get up to watch that, go back to your position and make sure your hips and your shoulders are centered. And take a deep breath in. And exhale, let go, relax. And then we're going to come into the pose together this time. So bend your knees and have your feet on the edge of your support or your wall or whatever you can bring it to. Bring your palms down by your sides. Push your lower back into the floor and then lift your hips up. Keep that lower back long. Interlace your fingers underneath your back. Pull your shoulder blades underneath your shoulders. Try to pull your shoulder blades together. Squeeze the buttocks and lift the hips. And again, that might be as far as you come, and that is perfect. That's fine, okay? If you have head, neck, shoulder injury or unregulated high blood pressure, you shouldn't come up any further than this anyway. And then you're going to bring your hands to your lower back. Bring your toes to the very edge. And then you could lift one leg and maybe stay there. If you feel very comfortable, you could lift the other leg as well and work on stacking the hips over the shoulders. Soles of the feet facing the ceiling. Bring your awareness to your thyroid gland. We're just going to take a few breaths here. Don't turn your head, okay? You could injure your neck. This is Sarvangasana. And the reason I have you do this pose is because when we turn ourselves, when life turns upside down, we begin to get the gift of new perception. New perception. We see things in a different light. Okay, so bend one knee, put the foot on the wall or couch or whatever you've got there. Bend the other. Don't turn your head. Bring your hands to the floor. Lengthen your spine. Lower your hips and release your legs back to either straight or bent, whatever your support allows you. And then turn your palms up. Take a breath. Exhale, relax, and let go. And just notice how your body feels after that inversion. And then raise one arm and roll to one side. Stay resting on your side for a moment. Very good. And we're going to come to fish pose. So lay on your back. Back to your mat. You had to come off of it. And extend your legs out. And zip your legs together. Bring your thumb and pointer finger pat underneath your thighs, palms down. Push into your elbows, sit up halfway, and then lift your chest and throat. Open your throat, push the top of the head on the floor, and smile big in fish pose. And I love fish pose for this sequence because it reminds me that we begin to learn the ancient ways. We learn the ancient ways like gardening and fishing and mending and sewing, and becoming self-sufficient and self-sustaining. What a gift. And then push into the elbows, tuck your chin, and imagine someone's pulling your spine long as you lower down. Open up your legs, turn your palms up, inhale the shoulders to your ears, deep breath in. Exhale, let go. Turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. Bring your head center, take a breath. Relax. Let's bend the knees, place the feet on the floor, engage the navel, and lift the knees. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw your shins in. Take another deep breath in. Maybe interlace your fingers or hold your shins or hold your wrists. And exhale, draw your nose toward your knee and hold the breath out for 3, 2, 1. Keep holding your legs as you lower your head. Take a breath. Keep your head down. This time, exhale, draw the thighs in for 3, 2, 1 as you exhale. Lower the feet, lengthen out the legs, turn the palms up, take a breath, and relax, let go. We're going to set up for deep relaxation. So go ahead and you could put a blanket over your body or maybe a pillow under your head, and you can put the bolster underneath your knees. I'm going to go ahead and grab my timer. Make sure that you're nice and comfy. Again, knees underneath the bolster, arms down by your sides, palms turned up. And you're welcome to have, again, a blanket to cover yourself up. Your body temperature has a tendency to cool. So make sure that you're comfortable. I'm going to be guiding you through a body scan and some points of meditation, and then there'll be some silence. And at the end, I'll Om and sit you right back up. So don't worry about what comes next. Just allow yourself to relax and be guided by the sound of my voice. So make any final adjustments you need to make. Bring your head still, let your eyes close, make a commitment to remain still for the remainder of this pose, this practice here of the Yoga Nidra. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go and relax. And make a commitment again, once again, to just let yourself listen to the sound of my voice. And become aware of how your feet and legs feel. Feel them from the inside out after this practice. And now become aware of how your hands and arms feel. Feel them from the inside out. Become aware of how the torso feels, the front, the back, the center, and all the internal organs inside the torso. Feel this area from the inside out. Notice how the shoulders, neck, and head feels. And become aware of how the facial muscles feel. Feel the entire body from head to toe. Don't force the body to relax. Just notice how it feels. Be present with it, and the rest will come. Just for this moment, stop thinking about the end result and be here inside this body now. Become aware of how the body is rhythmically breathing on its own. Pay attention to the softness of the breath, and maybe you'll notice the subtle pauses between each inhale, between each exhale. And don't force the breath to pause. Just watch it and observe. Become aware of the mind. Notice if it's still and quiet, or maybe there's some activity there. And whether it's a blank screen or a busy screen projected in your mind, just watch it without attachment, without control, without opinion or judgment. Just notice what's happening. Now, if you are able to see your thoughts, who is that? What is that inside of you that can witness your mind? You are more than breath, more than body, more than brains. You are existence. You are awareness. You are bliss. Rest in this bliss. And keeping your eyes closed, just become aware of the calm peace within you. And know that this is yours. This is who you really are. It's how you really are. Go ahead and roll to one side. Take a moment to slowly press yourself up to sitting. You might like to sit on the edge of your blanket. You might like to put blocks under your knees. Engage the navel and roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Turn the palms up. Bring the thumb and pointer finger pads together to touch into mudra. We're going to close with some Kapalabhati breath. So this is the sharp exhalations here. We're pumping the abdomen and the breath is coming out of our nostrils where there is no focus on the inhalation. The inhalation is happening, but it's passive. We're only focused on the exhale. It looks and sounds like this. Okay. So we'll do it together, sitting up tall, deep breath in. Exhale completely. Inhale, little sip. Begin on my third. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly with control. Let the breath be natural. Keep your eyes closed. Kapalabhati cleans out the lungs and sinuses. Continuing to keep your eyes closed, bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. It's also called the third eye. We'll close with a short visualization, just visualizing that we are right now in this moment, calm, confident, and comfortable. Not at a later time. Right now, we are calm, comfortable, and confident. Watch how your body responds and relaxes with that visualization. Calm, comfortable, and confident. See yourself moving throughout your day, the next 24 hours, right back to tomorrow at this time, moving calmly, comfortably, and confident. Being in this moment. Visualize yourself moving throughout your week, the next 7 days. Calm, comfortable, confident. And let's exhale the hands to the heart center. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We'll close with our peace sloka. Deep breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace, joy, love, light, and health. Namaste. The divine in me honors the divine within you, who knows that we are one. One human family, one energy field, one universe. Thank you so much for joining me. If you appreciated this class, then please give it a like, give it a share, and let me know in the comments below. Once again, if you're not already part of our mailing list, please visit theyogalily.com. That's THEYOGALILY.com. You can also make a donation on our website at the shop tab. And remember, if you're not already subscribed to our mailing list, you won't get the links for our Zoom classes, which begin this Wednesday, April 1st. So I can see you live and in person and actually give you cues, and we can talk before and after class, just like normal. Thank you so much once again for joining me. Peace, love, health, light be with you. Oh, thank you, Tara. I'm glad you enjoyed the class. Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad you enjoyed as well. See you guys soon.